Value means the positive value, absolutely positive of that number. So what we have here is minus 4 becomes plus 4, minus 6 becomes plus 6, minus 7 over 2 becomes plus 7 over 2, and 1 over 2 is already plus 1 over 2. And this makes, this is 4, this is 6, that is equal to 10, plus 8 over 2, that is 8 plus 4 plus 10, that is equal to 14. Minus 4 becomes plus 4, but we still have this minus in the front, so this is minus 4 plus, this is okay, again 4, plus we have 6 here, plus minus 6 becomes plus 6, so that is just 6. When these cancel each other out, what we have is 12. Here minus 8 becomes plus 8, plus minus 4 becomes plus, and 6 is already 6, over minus 3 becomes 3, plus 6, that is equal to 18 over 9, which is equal to 2. This actually means that either x minus 2 is equal to 4, or minus x minus 2 is equal to 4. Or I could say easily x minus 2 is equal to 4, or I could say x minus 2 is equal to minus 4. Let's solve both of the questions. If this is the first case, so x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2, x would be equal to 6. In the second case, x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to minus 4 plus 2, x minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2. So the solution set consists of minus 2 and 6. This means that either 3x minus 1 is equal to 14, or minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 14, or simply 3x minus 1 is equal to minus 14. Let's solve both of these equations. If this is the first case, when I add 1 to each side, 3x is equal to 15, and dividing each side by 3, x is equal to 15 over 3, that is equal to 5. In the other case, when I add 1 to each side, what I would have is 3x is equal to minus 13, and dividing each side by 3, x is equal to minus 13 over 3. So my solution set consists of these two numbers. When I subtract 4 absolute value of x plus 2 from each side, this would mean actually 6 minus 4, I would have 2 times x plus 2 absolute value plus 6 is equal to 8. Now let's subtract 6 from each side. So what I have is 2 times absolute value of x plus 2 is equal to 2. Dividing each side by 2, what I have is x plus 2's absolute value is equal to 1. Now let's divide this equation into two parts, where first one is x plus 2 is equal to 1, and in the other part minus x plus 2 is equal to 1, or x plus 2 is equal to minus 1. If x plus 2 is equal to 1, then when I subtract 2 from each side, 1 minus 2, x would be equal to minus 1. In the other case, when I subtract 2 from each side, minus 1 minus 2, x would be equal to minus 3. So my solution set consists of these two numbers. Dividing each side by 3, what I would have is 4x plus 2 is equal to 7. That means that this is absolute value. That means that either 4x plus 2 is equal to 7, or 4x plus 2 is equal to minus 7. For this case, when I subtract 2 from each side, 4x would be equal to 5. Dividing each side by 4, x would be equal to 5 over 4. And for this case, 4x plus 2 minus 2 is equal to minus 7 minus 2. That is equal to 4x, that means x is equal to minus 9, and x is equal to minus 9 over 4. And the solution set consists of 5 over 4 and minus 9 over 4. This means that either 3x minus 3 is equal to 15, or that is equal to minus 15. When I add 3 to each side, 3x is equal to 18, and when I divide each side by 3, x is equal to 6. This is one of the possible values. For the other case, 3x minus 3 plus 3 is equal to minus 15 plus 3. So 3x is equal to minus 12, and x is equal to minus 4. And they are asking me the smallest possible value that is equal to minus 4. 3 squared is equal to 9, minus 4 times absolute value of minus 2 is plus 2 minus 3. So this is equal to 9 minus 8 minus 3. This is equal to minus 2. This means that 4x plus 4 is between 2 and minus 2. So when I subtract 4 from each side, not each side, every side, what I have would be minus 6 is less than 4x, and this is less than minus 2. When I divide every side by 4, what I have is minus 6 over 4 is equal to 3 over 2 is less than x, which is less than minus 1 over 2. This is equal to 9 minus 3. This is equal to 4 minus 2. And this is equal to minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. And then that means this is equal to 6 plus 2 minus 5. That is 6 plus 2 minus 5, which is equal to 3. This is equal to plus 3 times plus 4 over plus 3 plus 4. So this is equal to 12 over 7.